Dean on the scene here for WERA 96.7 FM, Arlington in the morning, and the Rogers Review. We are here for the second annual DC Black Film Festival, and we have the one, the only, Sanford Greene, who's helping us close out the second annual
Oh man.
DC Black Film Festival.
All
How are
right.
you doing today?
I'm doing quite well. I'm the closer. I guess that's pretty cool.
Yes,
All right.
you are, especially since you just finished a panel tonight. So tell us about the panel you presented.
Well, the panel was based on with my career working at Marvel Entertainment and being an illustrator on Luke Cage and the Black Panther.
Nice. Luke Cage and Black Panther. What else can we say?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I'm the closer, so there you go.
Absolutely. So tell us, when did you realize that you wanted to become an illustrator?
Honestly, when I was a kid, I watched the Super Friends. If you guys remember that.
Yes,
that time period.
Hanna-Barbera, yes.
Oh yeah, back then I watched that stuff and I was just amazed by what I saw. And then one day, my mom took me to the local Kmart. You remember those? Those are.
Oh yeah, we still have a Kmart where I live in Annandale.
Oh really? That's
Yes, we
interesting.
do.
But yeah, I went to the local Kmart and I saw a spinner rack. If you guys see, I'm dating myself now. A spinner rack where you saw these comics on this spinner rack, and I was just totally amazed by what I saw, because it was like, wait a minute, those are the books that I saw on TV.
Mm-hmm.
So that made me even more interested in wanting to do it. So I begged my mom, and my mom was like, well, if it's going to keep you out of trouble, then so be it. And that's where the addiction started ever since that point.
Amazing. And how long did you draw for Marvel Comics?
Professionally, over at Marvel, 8 years.
And you did comics before that?
Yes, I worked over at DC Comics at that point.
Oh, so you worked on both sides
Oh,
of
yeah,
the
I
aisle.
was on both
Wow.
sides of the fence. Yes.
Awesome. So what are some of the different styles between Marvel and DC in your humble opinion?
Well, I think they're all kind of in the same vein, where they have what I consider to be more mainstream, the mainstream look of the superhero, and they're very similar in that regard. But I do think that Marvel, they are a little more, for lack of better words, diverse. But I think DC's catching up though. They're doing a pretty good job here recently.
And especially this year, it's been the resurgence and the emergence of black superheroes,
Yeah.
having Luke Cage,
Yeah.
Black Lightning premiered in January, and Black Panther killing the box office.
Right.
I mean, what do you think of this emergence here in 2018 of the black superhero?
I think it's pretty awesome. As a matter of fact, it's one of the things that inspired me to go and do one of the things that I'm currently working on right now. It's a creator-owned book called Bitter Roots, that's based on a family of monster hunters set during the Harlem Renaissance time period.
Ooh, so we're talking about the 1920s?
1920s, yes.
Wow.
And it's all because of what's transpired with Black Panther and the success of that, and Luke Cage, and so on and so forth.
That is amazing. I'm just already intrigued about what it says now. Absolutely.
Most people, I get that reaction, so no pressure, I guess. There's a lot of eyeballs on this thing right now, so
Definitely no pressure at all.
yeah, it'll be debuting. The comic will debut in November, so that's right around the corner. So,
Awesome. So how did you hear about the DC Black Film Festival?
Kevin Sampson, I've known him for a while, and he reached out to me. He said, "Hey, I'd love for you to come out and be a guest," and I was like, absolutely, because he's been doing a great job here in the last few years of just putting together this festival, and I've watched from afar, and again, I've known him since he was in college, or high school even. So,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we go back quite far, and I'm just incredibly impressed by what he's done here so far. So I just wanted to be here to support.
Absolutely. Did you get a chance to see some of the films here?
As a matter of fact, there's some films right now that I would love to run in and check out. So
Which ones? Which ones you want to see?
Honestly, I wanted to see the animated one. I've heard that it won Best Animated Film, and so I just wanted to see that, for my own geek personal interest. But and then there was another one about the DC, the documenting the DC area, and it won Best Film here locally. So that was interesting to me too. So.
That's amazing. So we want to tell the people who have not attended the DC Black Film Festival that they need to attend in years to come.
You need to attend the DC Black Film Festival. You can do it now if you want. If you live around the corner, come around and watch these films. It'll be pretty awesome. But yeah, definitely next year and so on and so forth. Definitely.
So will you come back next year? That's the question for you.
Well, I would love to. It just if the time permits, the schedule, I would love to. But I'll support it no matter what.
Excellent. Well, Sanford, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we're looking forward to your new comic coming out in November 2018. And where can we find this, by the way?
Actually, Image Comics. So Image is the largest distributor of independent comics. They're right there with Marvel and DC. A lot of people don't realize that they're the brains behind. I'm sorry, I'm thinking of names right now. Walking Dead. They're part of that. So they've got some pretty well-known properties out there right now. So hopefully, Bitterroot will be a part of that list as well.
Absolutely. And for the young men and women who would like to follow you on social media, where can they follow you?
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at Sanford Greene.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.